I think people were a lot less dramatic and there was maybe less drama because there was no social media and I don't know. Yeah.
I was here from 2003 to 2007. And back then, it was really common to, as you get up in the morning, you're walking to class, you would grab a Daily Texan, like a paper, like physical paper, right? And if the travesty was out, you'd grab a travesty. And so my memory of class, like we would go to class and we had laptops then, but the internet was slower. We weren't like on social media, on our phones constantly. We might be texting people, but we weren't like scrolling on our phones all the time. So I remember at the beginning of class, people would just be chatting or like actually like reading the physical Daily Texan newspaper to see kind of like what was going on campus. And the Daily Texan is and was really great about incorporating like state, national, international news. And so folks got a lot of their news that way through word of mouth. I think a few more people maybe like listened to the radio and watch, but by the time I was starting, there weren't a lot of folks watching. Like we wouldn't watch the morning news so much that I remember.
They probably talked more like in person rather than on their phone and like walked around more and probably sat around on like the open spaces of campus more than now.
It was a drivable street. Speedway was before it was like bricked and paved. So we would be like weaving in and out. There'd be cars, bikes, people. It was just like the street. And I love that now it's like no cars allowed, just like a nice brick pathway. But yeah, UT's always growing and changing.
Everyone could just say whatever they wanted back then. No one really cared.
Yeah, no one was getting canceled
Exactly.
every 2 minutes.
Everyone would just say whatever they wanted.
Movies were funny.